Fleet Farm presents John Gillespie's Waters and Woods. Fleet Farm, the ultimate fishing headquarters.
Just a big, beautiful fish.
Oh, is that awesome? Holy! Oh my God! It's a huge fish! It's a huge fish!
This is amazing.
Who do you got?
Oh my gosh.
Yes, folks, up at Sand Bay Beach Resort in Sturgeon Bay for October smallmouth fishing. And you know, I love coming up here and using plastics. And you've got what you call a Ned rig on here.
Right.
And that's the type of bait, I think when fish are kind of negative, you move that real slow and they can't resist it.
Absolutely, and it's something that, you know, you gotta use this and use it correctly. And what I mean by that is spend the most of your time just working that first third of the retrieve, then reel it up and start over, because your bite's gonna, like I said, come right on that drop.
And you know, I always love the wacko worm up here, and if the fish are aggressive today, they'll hit that.
Oh, absolutely.
You know?
Both the wacky worms, at this time of the year, John, the Ned rig and the drop shots are things that you're gonna wanna be using.
We have some winners from Johnsonville Festival Food Contest that are fishing with us. You want to meet those folks?
Absolutely, and where are the Johnsonvilles, by the way?
They're later.
Oh, okay.
Hi, I'm Stacy Brogan
Kelly Brogan.
from Marshfield, Wisconsin.
Hi, I'm Steve Locke from Johnsonville Sausage.
Big news! Introducing Jiffy's new E6 Lightning with clean power. Easy starting with a squeeze of the throttle. Powered by a 6 amp hour lithium battery, along with a high torque motor that delivers superior drilling performance. Reverse drilling makes skimming holes a thing of the past. Jiffy's Ripper Blade has longer life. Night lights offers safe drilling even in the dark. The new Jiffy E6 Lightning has everything covered.
Introducing the Rise Float Suit with motion float technology. Breathable, waterproof, secure, and all the features that make the difference. Waterproof cell phone pocket, rapid drain system, and maximum flexibility. Fish with security in the Rise Float Suit from Ice Armor by Clam. Rise above. Clam Outdoors. Pursue the ice.
Hey, Dale, look at that. Welcome back, folks. Was that your first cast of the
Well,
day?
yeah, I was showing her how to cast,
Kelly, here's the net there, buddy.
and I set the hook, just pretending,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden I started reeling, and I'm like,
Whoa,
there's
there
a
we
fish on
go. Oh, that's a nice fish. I just saw him. There you go. That's a way to start us off. And you know, Dale, this month of October, you know, weather is questionable always, but fishing is usually pretty darn good, isn't it?
yeah, I mean, this is the time of the year where you're going to see, you know, some of the biggest fish of the season.
Right.
You know, a big part of it too is just, you know, nobody's around.
Yeah.
So, you know, typically everybody's either in a field or up a tree somewhere hunting. And, but this, without a doubt, is one of the best times of the year to be out fishing.
Feel pretty good, Kelly?
Oh, wonderful.
All right, buddy.
Fantastic.
Is that, oh, that's a sheep
head.
I see those in the lower bay. I don't see a lot of those eggs.
But-
Kelly, pass them right up to Kelly, Dale. He's got to hold that up.
The key is that he caught a fish,
Oh, right.
Yeah.
and you got the cadence down. And
Yeah,
now
hold
that,
up,
now
man.
that one you could physically take home and eat if you want.
Yeah, you want to eat that one? Go ahead, buddy. Now let's hope this is a smallmouth, right, Steve?
Yep.
Oh, let's see. Let's look down here. Grab that net and look at that, Dale. He hooked that just perfectly. Nicely done there,
All
Steve
right.
Areno. And I should mention that Steve is our buddy from Johnsonville. And what do you do at Johnsonville?
I'm the director of purchasing there. at
Oh,
Johnsonville.
really? Cool.
Yeah.
Well, hold that bass up. You can purchase that, right?
Yeah, that's a dandy.
Hey, want to thank you and Johnsonville and Festival Foods for doing this contest and having these people along. Not the best weather today.
Oh, but it's great fishing. Fish don't care if they get wet.
I don't know what this is, Dale. It feels pretty big. It's probably a sheep's head the way it's looking. But
We just got a bass out of that same spot.
yeah, we just did get that bass. As a matter of fact, I don't even think he's released it yet. Now look at the size of that sheep's head, Strobo. Now that is a whopper, pal. Whoa, whoa.
Everything in Sturgeon Bay is kind of big.
Well, there we go. Hey, you know what? Look at the size of that thing. I was kind of hoping it would be a muskie or a northern pike.
Oh, right.
Because it felt too big to be a bass.
These things they fight.
Hold them out one more time. Look at that, folks. A big old sheep's head. Back of the boat here, Dale. Back of the boat, buddy. Let's see what we got here.
All right, John.
And we got ourselves here he comes, and a walleye. Look at that. There we go. Hey.
Oh, very
Now,
nice.
look, I always, we're smallmouth fishing, but we were driving over the top of this deep water to go to another smallmouth spot, and we marked a bunch of fish and thought we'd stop and cast in 28 feet of water. Kelly's got something good on. Kelly's got something good on, Dale.
Smaller than John.
Is it?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's cool, man. I love how these fish fight. Take a look at that rod bend in there, folks. That is amazing. All right, Kelly. All right, Kelly. Keep away from that bow mount, buddy.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And
so.
Kelly, we're bass fishing. I've told you 5 times today. Look at the size of that sheep's head, though, man. That is a giant. Holy cow, look at that. You gotta net him, you gotta net him, you gotta net him. Come on, get him in there. Yeah, there you go. Kelly, the sheep's head king of the universe, maybe. There we go. Hey, there we go.
I can't believe it.
Oh my gosh, that is a big, big, big sheep's head.
Man.
That's what you get though, Dale, for taking a guy who likes to bow hunt for carp out on the bay. That is a big fish, buddy. Can you hold him?
You bet.
Look at that, man. How was that fight?
Oh, the fight is actually awesome.
Now, are you sure you don't want to take him home?
I'm sure. It's just fun to catch.
Well, I'll tell you what, we're getting towards the end of the day here, Steve Aroo. Oh, that's a nice fish. Where's that net? Here comes Kelly on the net. There's the fish. Oh, you got him on a wacko. Wacko worm. That's cool. We've had to deal with some pretty crummy weather today, haven't we, Steve?
Oh, we have.
Isn't that a pretty fish?
That is a pretty one. That makes it worthwhile.
Was that on the sinker too? Or yeah, you just put that on a little jig head, right?
Yeah, I just put
wacko.
that on.
Did you?
It on, yep.
That's what I'm actually using too. But no, the weather didn't cooperate. And usually in October you get some beautiful days, but still it's been a lot of fun, hasn't it?
It sure has.
There's another one on that wacko worm, Dale.
Nice.
Yeah, they are fun, folks. Ooh, good fish too. Whoa. Whoa, Dale.
Yeah.
Looks like a pretty good fish,
I
buddy.
see that, John.
Ooh,
that's
is
a
that
good
a
fish,
beauty?
John.
Look at that fish, Dale.
Yeah. that's a
Holy
big
cow.
fish.
Dale, can you come back here with
Yeah,
me,
I'm
buddy? This is a beauty, pal. There. Whoa. Now that is a beautiful
Yeah,
smallmouth,
that's-
isn't it,
that's-
buddy?
That's pushing 5 there, John.
That's pushing 5 pounds.
Nice job.
And that's on that Caitlin's jig and the green and white, the bass-colored wacko. Boy, do those things fight too, buddy, And I want to tell you something about Dale Stroschein, folks. It's been a tough weather day and a tough day of fishing. He does not give up. He just said, well, let's go to one more spot. And of course, Ryan, the photographer, is whining, let's go in. Is that a beauty, Dale?
That's an awesome fish, John.
How
Nice
big
job.
do you think that is?
It's a big fish.
Pushing 5?
So, well, I don't know. It's a strong 4. Let's put it that way. But
Yeah.
it's a strong 4. It's a beautiful
That is
fish.
gorgeous, man. Look at that.
Considering this weather.
On that wacko there, in the middle of rain. I didn't know we could fish smallmouth this late at night. What are you doing?
I got a walleye.
A walleye? That's something else. But now,
Walleye.
hey, we're about done with the day, Dale, and I really appreciate your help today, man. This has been a very tough day to fish, hasn't it?
Well, and you know, a lot of the fall has been this way. It's just been crazy. I mean, with this weather and rain, I don't think I've cut the lawn this much in the last 3 years that I've cut in the last month.
We were fishing Door County out of Sand Bay Beach Resort, a 2.5-hour drive from Milwaukee, 3.5 hours from Chicago, and 4 hours from Minneapolis.
The Kalen's Google Eye swim bait features a built-in glass rattle in the head that puts off awesome vibration and noise. Also features a wire keeper that locks on your favorite soft plastic paddle tail. The Kalen's Google Eye swim bait, available in 4 sizes and 4 colors.
At Jiffy, we pride ourselves at being #1 in developing the best propane drills on the ice. Patented proven performance is Jiffy's vision for the future, and from where we stand, the future looks pretty darn sweet. Jiffy, we put the world on ice.
The Lure Lock Tackle Box system is the best way to keep your baits in great shape.
You know, this system is really awesome, Blake. You never want dull hooks on your crankbaits when you're fishing. With the TackLogic technology, your baits stay in shape and your hooks stay really sharp, so you won't miss that big one on your next fishing trip.
Get locked down with the Lure Lock Tackle Box. For more information, go to lurelock.com.
I switched to the Evinrude E-Tech G2 3 years ago, and I'll tell you what, the raw power in this engine just blows me away. The whole shot, even with a 21-foot fiberglass boat, gets me up on plane just like a jet engine. And even with all that torque and power, I get the best gas mileage in the industry. And listen to this, there's no oil changes, and the E-Tech G2 winterizes itself with the push of a button. There's no scheduled maintenance for the first 5 years, and Evinrude has the best customer coverage package available. The E-Tech G2 is built right here in Wisconsin. For a dealer near you, go to evinrude.com.
Dale Stroschein guides all of Green Bay on a daily basis. For more information, give Dale a call. That phone number is 920-743-5731, 743-5731.
So day 2 in Sturgeon Bay was a total bust. We had 35-mile-an-hour winds and couldn't get out, right?
Yeah, that was tough.
So what we did today, it's only 2.5 hours north of Green Bay. We came up to the beautiful Ottawa National Forest in the UP, and wasn't driving back here spectacular?
It was gorgeous. It was a 20-minute ride, and I didn't want it to stop. And there's so many different lakes around. We could fish more than one today if we wanted.
That's the neat thing too, Matt, when you get up here and you get into the National Forest, there's big lakes and small lakes and a lot of things to try for different species.
Yeah, you have everything up here. Gin clear lakes, a ton of them, multi-species, and it's only like 4.5 hours to Milwaukee, so it's an easy drive.
I'm glad we're on a small lake to start out today because we got some pretty high winds. Okay, so I saw that there was walleyes and smallmouth bass were the predominant species.
Perfect. That'll be fun to do today.
And you know, you can always check on these lakes too. Michigan DNR website,
Yeah.
they list the species and everything that's in them.
Okay, and the structure of the lake?
Yeah.
Because we've never been on this lake before.
Well, actually, our Great Lakes chip, our Lake Master chip, has
See?
pretty good maps.
So then we can find some different areas and try to find some fish.
Oh, what do you got there, Matty
Right
B,
by
to
the boat,
start
I got
our
whacked
day
in the
here,
tickle
buddy?
tail.
Look at this,
Oh my gosh! Take a look at the size of that perch.
there.
Wow.
My gosh, Blake,
That is a beauty.
that is a jumboitis, Matt. And we're actually trying for walleyes and smallmouth.
Yeah, I mean, we're fishing for game fish here. Water's in the 50s right now, and we're fishing a weed flat. And I just broke off on one a couple casts before this, so when I got whacked on this, on the swim bait, I thought for sure. I did not expect that, but like we always say, John, in the fall time, all the bait fish and perch migrate in these weeds, and the game fish follow. Well, this is a I don't know if you'd call that a bait fish, but
That's a jumbo.
look at that thing.
What do you got now? Another perch?
Got a largie.
Largemouth bass.
Nice.
And you know, we
Look at
never fished this lake before, so we have no idea what's in it. You know what I mean?
Well, we got a small walleye, small smallmouth, a small largemouth, and a giant perch.
Should mention that what we did, folks, was go to the Michigan DNR website, and they list all the lakes here in the Ottawa National Forest and what's in them. And they're small lakes, and this lake happens to be, what, about 250 acres?
Yep,
Yeah.
250-ish. And we're learning. I mean, we drove around for about 30 minutes, auto chart lived, checked deep first, saw a couple schools out there, didn't look really good, and now we're moving into shallow weeds in like 5 to 8 feet of water. So.
Here we go, Matt. I don't know what I got. I think I got a walleye.
Nice job.
Yeah, there we go. I'll just flip him in.
fish.
There we go. Now that is a nice walleye. Look at that, Matt. Isn't that something?
That's awesome.
And look at the pretty coloring on that fish, and now you'll put it on spot lock,
Yep,
right?
it's on spot lock.
And that's the thing, you know, when you're fishing these lakes like this, that's what's so nice about it, having the Minn Kota. You can put it on spot lock and, you know, fan cast the area, and then you move another 20 feet and do the same thing over again, right?
Yeah, and it's rewarding when you catch one. I mean, like we said, we've caught 4 species now. They've all been on the smaller side besides the giant perch.
Well, that's a nice.
You get a nice walleye,
yeah,
17 incher.
Yeah, that's a nice legal fish there. And on the jerk minnow, there you go, buddy.
We're learning.
Your turn, Matty B. I hope it's another Walski.
Come on, baby.
What do we got? What do we got?
We got a nice smallie.
Oh, that is a decent smallmouth. And you know, you get to this time of October, Matt, and you're fishing after turnover. That's the thing. Fish can be anywhere in the lake, right?
Yeah, I just spot locked it off of a little point here, and first cast, all of a sudden I started feeling some rock. I got hung up, snapped it off, kept reeling real slow, and boom, that smallmouth ate it. So I was hoping there was a walleye. Let's see if there's any more up here.
What do you got there, Blake? What do you got? All right.
Yay, finally for me today. I got one.
Well, we're exploring, you know.
We've never been here. So.
And what do we got? I think we might have. What do we got here? We have ourselves a
largie.
Largemouth bass. This is quite the potpourri, isn't it, of species, Matt?
Yes. Largemouth, smallmouth, walleye, perch.
Teensy.
Waiting to see a crappie and a pike.
You just never know what you're gonna catch.
Boy, that wind is a honking, isn't it, Matty?
Oh, she's ripping.
Oh, let's see what we got here. I think I got myself another walleye. Okay. We'll see here. Yeah, there we go.
That's a nice one.
Nice. Whoa! Should have netted them, darn it. Oh boy, no, the wind is amazing today. We got to have 30 miles sustained, right?
Yeah, it's we're sliding spot locking and throwing downwind or right into the wind. If you try casting sideways in a 30-mile-an-hour wind, the bow in your line is so big, John, you're just not going to feel it.
Right. I should have netted that one.
Breaking news from Fleet Farm: save $25 on this Stealth Cam trail camera. It includes batteries and an SD card. Save $25.
Oh, Matty B, grab the net.
Johnny, he ate it.
Another walleye?
No, it's a big smallmouth.
What do you got?
Smallmouth.
Oh, smallmouth bassaroo. Bigger than the other one you got?
Oh yeah, this is way bigger.
All right, buddy, way to go. Way to go.
Look at that tank.
Oh, that's a beauty, Matt. Nicely done, pal.
And I just seen a big school of minnows in the water, John, right next to the boat.
Yeah, that is a beauty. But man, I'll tell you what, we got some cold weather coming the next couple of days, so we got to enjoy this while we have it, you know? That's a beauty.
With the tickle tail.
On the tickle tail?
Yep, tickle tail swim bait on the 4.8, the big one.
Oh.
Fall time, I like to throw big baits.
It's a middle late note.
Hey, Dad, I'm gonna quickly go make some breakfast.
Blake, you really don't have time. You got to get the Amsoil fishing report done, and then you got to send out all the shows to the stations in 2 hours.
But Dad, it will only take me 5 minutes, I promise.
We don't have time. Just have some cereal. Wow, that was fast.
Instead of making a boring bowl of cereal, I made a hot Johnsonville sausage breakfast in just 60 seconds.
Oh, no, I want Johnsonville breakfast patties too.
Sorry, Dad. It's all for me. Find Johnsonville pre-cooked breakfast sausages at your local retailer today.
Folks, these are some unbelievable deals you just got to check out. Right now, Recon has 5 Pro Staff boats for sale. The Recon is the best haul I've ever run. Here's the skinny. Very low hours, lifetime boat warranty, transferable engine warranty. The Recons also come with multiple helix locators, a 15 horsepower Evinrude kicker, a 12-foot Talon, and a Minn Kota Altera with iPilot Link. These Recons are priced well below retail, and again, they're just lightly used. Financing and monthly payments are available. This is a great opportunity to get in the boat of your dreams and get $250 worth of Recon gear with your purchase. Go to reconboats.com. Hey, Blake, we're heading out on Green Bay tomorrow, and the weatherman said it's supposed to be really, really rough. Just to be safe, I want to put in a higher capacity Johnson bilge pump.
Dad, you don't need all those tools to change a Johnson bilge pump. All you need is a higher capacity Johnson cartridge motor. It's that simple.
Hey Blake, that is really cool. I guess I won't need these. Johnson cartridge bilge pumps. The highest capacity, the easiest to maintain, and the easiest to install. Johnson Pump, our choice for safety and reliability.
Let us make this absolutely clear. The days of wasted casts and missed opportunities are over. New Mega Imaging takes fishing into the megahertz range for the first time, because higher frequency sonar means higher frequency of this. Without a doubt, it's the most detailed picture of the world below ever. And it's only from Humminbird.
Okay, Matty B, I got one going. This wind, folks, is really, really whipping today.
Yeah, it's close to 30, isn't it?
Yeah, this one is, I don't know if this one's big or small. Whoa, no, he is quite large.
Yeah,
Holy
what are you
cow.
about, Dad?
That is a Totorama right there,
That's
man.
a slug.
That is a big fish right
nicely
there.
done, and that
Yeah.
was a tickle.
Yep. And you know, when you got wind conditions like
Yeah.
this, and we got, like we mentioned earlier today, 25 to 30 all day, what you do is put that spot lock into the wind, okay?
Imagine if we didn't have that.
Yeah, but you put it into the wind so you cast behind the boat with the wind.
Okay.
Then you can feel your bites better. Boy, isn't that a big fish?
That is a
Yeah.
beaut. It's now time to announce this week's winners of the Fleet Farm John Gillespie's Waters and Woods 2019 Fishing Contest.
Michael Romano of Orland Park, Illinois, caught this 40-inch northern on the Wisconsin River on a bucktail. Lori Abbott of Antioch, Illinois, boated this 30-inch walleye on Lake Wisconsin on a crawler. Brad Nowak of North Branch, Minnesota, boated this 22-inch smallmouth on the St. Croix River on a popper. Stan Korda of Brookfield, Wisconsin, caught this 14-inch crappie on Okauchee Lake on a minnow. And this week's kids winners are Mickey Kenny of Fargo, North Dakota, caught this 34-inch catfish on the Red River on cutbait. And J.J. Hansen of Mugwanago, Wisconsin, caught this 22-inch bass on a pond in Waukesha County on a worm.
I go to Fleet Farm every week to find the hot new deals. Check out what I found this week.
1 ounce golden estrus with scent reflect technology on sale for only $6.99. And the Mr. Heater Hunting Buddy on sale for $109.99, saving $10.
Oh, Blakey.
This is the donkey.
Well, it's a donkey.
That's what Matt calls him.
Now take your time. Let's see what it is.
You gotta get that net.
I got the net. Ooh, look at the size of this thing. I'm
flip
coming.
your Castmaster back there, John. John, flip your Castmaster out there.
Ryan, I got to net the fish, Matt. There we go, Blake. That is a giant. Blake, that might be pushing 5 pounds right there. That is a big fish. And you know, this is something that, you know, that we learned actually fishing with Josh.
Yeah.
Is these cast masters.
They're so easy to use.
Yeah, how are you working that?
You just let the line go all the way down, or the cast master go all the way down to the bottom. Once the line is loose, you know it's on the bottom.
Right.
Lift it up, do it again, lift it up.
Yeah, and the cast master flutters down like that.
Yeah, it covers a lot of water, and he definitely hit on as it was coming down.
Yeah, no, that's a beautiful bass. Look at that Matty B up there. He's got a smile on his face, doesn't he? Hey, how did you like that ride in with all the trees today?
Oh, it's awesome, John.
Yeah.
Absolutely awesome time of year.
Ooh, this is another nice fish.
It's a good one on a weenie worm.
Get him in there.
Yes.
Nicely done, Blake. Good
Ooh, that's got
job.
some weight to it.
Yeah, no, that's a pretty fish, and that's drop shotting even in the middle of October, huh?
Absolutely, John. Yeah, a lot of people think it's a summer deal, but you could catch them. I mean, I've caught them all the way into November drop shot.
No, the ride in today and the color of these trees is spectacular up here, isn't it?
Yeah, October's such a good time, and these fish bite in November, trust me.
Ooh, what do you got? Another smallmouth?
I changed up. Yeah, nice smallie.
Oh, let's see.
Smallie.
Yeah, that is a nice fish, Matt. Oh, yeah, there you
big
go.
hyper rattle on.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, look at that one.
Well, I'm glad we took this little road trip, aren't you?
Absolutely, and here's the hyper rattle. Using that.
And just ripping that, right?
Just ripping that. That's an ounce bait. I mean, out here in 23 to 28 feet of water, and just snapping it off the bottom and getting that reaction bite out of them. Hooked up!
We gotta go home. Why do you keep fishing? Why do you keep fishing?
It's like that.
Oh yeah, this is another big fish.
Ooh,
there you go.
Right in the net.
Not as big as Blake's, Matty B.
Not as big as mine,
Look at
but that is a beauty.
No, that's a nice fish.
Munching.
We do have to go home though, Matty B. We do have to go home. Now, you get a nice day like this in the middle of October, you take advantage, right?
Oh, 100%. Tickle tail, swim bait, big smallies.
Oh, Pete, I'm getting too old for this.
So, John, you haven't heard of Brian's Custom Steps?
Oh, Pete, those are awesome. How can I get a set?
Yeah, I love these big no-slip platforms, and they're made right here in Wisconsin.
For more information on Brian's Custom Steps, call 920-315-0333.
From cutting back to cleaning up, Fleet Farm has everything you need to get your yard ready for fall. Whether it's give the lawn one last feed season, show that woodpile who's boss season, or even I don't need a ladder season. There's a reason people say, if Fleet Farm doesn't have it, you don't need it, because we have it all. Fleet Farm, built for real life.
Well, that's quite the tale of October. Heavy rain, heavy wind,
multi-species.
Multi-species, and then a nice October day.
Yeah, it's been beautiful, and it's been an awesome day.
Yep, and folks, that is our show for today. Please join us next week. I don't know, we're going to fish yet. We'll find a place somewhere. Until then, I'm John Gillespie.
And I'm Blake Gillespie.
Hoping to see you enjoying John Gillespie's Waters and Woods.
Hey, John Gillespie. This is me, and everything done, yeah. Ding, 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 ding.
Hey, John Gillespie. Hey, John Gillespie. Hey, John Gillespie. He's the fishing man, fishing anytime he can, yeah.